We are at American Golf Braid Hills, and we're today going to be fitting Rory Smith, EuroPro Tour player, for new Vokey wedges. Tell us why Vokey?
I played Vokey pretty much the whole of my amateur career. From looking at using stuff on the internet and reviews from tour players, Bob Vokey does make the best wedges that are out there.
It is the wedge.
Yeah.
It is the wedge.
I've trusted them right from, I think it was SM4 was the first one I had.
Yeah.
Then I went, SM5 was an easy choice. Then when they made that change with SM6 and had that CG move,
The centre of gravity change.
yeah, it was a game changer. And then even the SM7 I feel almost feels better.
Yeah.
But then I've tried the SM8s now and they feel.
We've had these in for almost a year, and you've managed to not buy them.
Yeah.
You've done well.
I've done very well, because that's kind of how much I like the SM7s.
Fair enough. That's a compliment if you ever get one. So we're going to be using TrackMan to fit him for his new wedges. At the end of the session, we're going to come out and see what we have. I think you're currently playing 46, 50, 54.
Yep.
You're looking at taking 54 and 50 out and putting in one clump.
Yeah, so
why is that? Tell us about that.
So I've kind of found mostly since I've taken the 4-iron out to put in like additional 2 wedges in, is the wedge is kind of greater in the green. It gives me 2 kind of more options for yardages.
Yeah.
But I found that the 3-iron is just kind of needed. There's some yardages where I'm going to need to hit 3-iron and I can't really muscle the 4-iron. I've had a 52 in the past, and the 52 does really kind of come right in between the two of them. Yeah. And I can't see myself sacrificing any kind of.
Because on the 54, you've obviously got a little bit more variability in what you can do with that grind.
Yeah.
In the 52, you've got it's an F grind, and it's either 8 or 12.
Yeah.
And we'll find out a bit more about which one it's going to be, but in that it's going to be one or the other. There's no real options. Do you feel like you'd lose something on the greens, or would you just go to your 58?
No, I'd just go to the 50. I tend to use the 58 a lot more than I would say like the 54 or the 50. If I need to get something running, I'd maybe bump like a 9. Yeah. But around the green, they do bring that option around the green with the 54. Yeah. I wouldn't necessarily use the 50 more around the green. It's mostly kind of 54, 58 that we kind of use. But 52 as well probably would get used a little bit, just not as much as the 58.
Cool, that's fine. What I need to do is hit some with the 50, just so we've got some numbers, just a baseline idea. So if you've got an 8 degree of bounce in a 52, what you're going to find is that is going to pop up just a little bit more than 12.
Yeah.
Because the centre of gravity is lower, it's just sliding under the ball, it's not getting as much ball speed, and it's going to go a bit higher.
Yeah.
For the 52, what would you prefer to see? That kind of low, checky one?
Yeah, something that's going to be that I can get up in there when I need to, but when I really need to flight it, it's just going to be easy to do.
Yeah.
Oh, these are 54. 58 something.
There we go, we got them, yeah.
That feels just so comfy.
So this is just a pure comfort
Yeah.
thing. Why 8 degrees? Why does that feel so comfortable?
So, like in the past, because I get kind of semi-steep on it, especially with the kind of lob wedges, I've had like 10 and 12 in the past.
Yeah.
But anytime I need to open that kind of face when I'm going over a bunker,
That's going to lift that leading edge.
The bounce lifts that leading edge up, whereas I feel with that 8N, it does give me a little more confidence when I need to get a ball up over a trap or
What do you
I've got a
use it?
tight pin. 58 bunkers as well.
Bunkers as well?
Yeah.
Right.
If I have a long
Do you open
bunker,
the face of the bunker?
depends how far it's going.
Right.
If it's a really short one, then yes.
So let's just have a few knockdown shots with this and see how we go. And again, for a similar reason, we're not looking at 8 degrees in the 52. We probably are in the 58 because we're not hitting full shots.
Yeah.
This is almost a go-to club around the greens, emergencies. It's the kind of club where you need it to pop up that bit more. So having the centre of gravity that is a little bit closer to the ground is going to be much more preferable for you.
Yeah, for sure. Sounds so much nicer already.
I mean, that already sounds a lot better.
It sounds cleaner.
Yeah.
It just looks so much nicer.
You're going to be a bit more comfortable. Again, because it's what you used and it's your go-to club, I wouldn't want to change that.
No, I'm not looking
The
to
biggest change we're making is
taking 2 out and putting 1 in.
Exactly.
So what we've ended up for with Rory is a 46-10, a 52-12 and a 58-8. This is going to be the best setup for Rory going forward. 6 degrees is the absolute most I would want between wedge lofts. What we need to have a look at now is shaft option and grip.
Shaft-wise, what you're using at the moment is X1, X1, X1.
S4.
Then you've got an S4.
Yeah.
Why did you play the S4?
S4.
And that's in the 58, by the way.
Yeah, S4 and the 58. I felt like when I go to the S400, it just adds a little bit more spin, but a little more beneficial around the greens for me.
Because you're not hitting as many full shots, you want it to play that little bit softer.
I wanted it a little bit softer, but the wedge flick was just too soft.
Yeah,
It didn't feel right.
You're swinging a wedge at 87 miles an hour.
Yeah.
It's all well and good, you're going to get a lot of spin.
Yeah.
But you are going to lose a bit of control when you need to hit that 58, that little bit lower, that little bit further.
Yeah, that S400 kind of gives me that option to flight 1 in. I can either flight it in high if I need to get to that cut spin, or flight 1 in low if it needs to run up the green a little bit.
So in the 46,
Yep.
I would 100% get X1.
Yeah.
You've been playing a lot of 95, 90% shots.
Yeah.
You've got an option in the 52. You could go either S4 or X1.
I'd probably go X1. It's going to give me. I'm going to be hitting a lot more fuller shots with it.
Yeah, I mean, there's going to be more shots that are over 80% than are under.
Yeah.
Is that what you said?
Yeah.
And then in the 58, we just
just like that.
maintain what you've got.
Yeah.
Like you said, that's a go-to wedge for you. I don't really want to change a lot about that.
No.
It's just the grooves are going.
Yeah, pretty much.
And we're getting you a newer version of what you're using.
Yeah.
Wedge fit. What we're looking at is now a 3 wedge setup. Rory's taken out the 50 and a 54 and he's putting in a 52 with 12 degrees of bounce. Turf interaction is going to be much better with a 12 over the 8. Flight's going to be better, just that little bit lower. 46 is only one option, and in the 58 we're sticking with the 8 degrees of bounce because comfort wise it's his go-to.
Yeah, the variability as well, it kind of gives me loads of options.
Yeah, that's going to be your bunker shot, your emergency shot. Shafts wise, we've gone Dynamic Gold X100s in the 46 and the 52, and we've gone S400 in the 58 because we want it to be a little bit softer but still feel strong enough so they can go out, you can kind of hit one a bit harder if he chooses to. So that's cool. That's essentially us. Rory's wedge found. He's going to have these playing EuroPro. How many events next year?
So next year there's 14 events, and then they'll have 15 events of Tour Championship for the top 60 in Northern America. So it'll depend on how I play, depends if I play Tour Championship.
So you could go straight in the challenge.
Yeah, top five Northern America next year, as far as I know, will get challenged through cards. Usually in the past, what happens is the guy that wins maybe the first or second event, they'll get invites in the challenge tour, and then if they play well, they'll get a card, and then the next guy in the list gets it. So, I mean, last year 7 guys got cards from the EuroPro,
really?
so the top 7 got it, purely because 2 of the top 5 played their way into it throughout the season anyway. So the 7th guy got it.
There's a lot of golf to be played.
Yeah, absolutely. The standard. I mean, I've won at SGU level in Scotland. Going from winning it there to kind of almost just competing on the
jump
EuroPro,
up.
It's a big
It's a
jump.
jump up. It's a tough skill.
Absolutely. I mean, you're having to shoot a minimum 12, 13, maybe sometimes 15 under par at times. Yeah,
Right. With these new wedges.
absolutely.
So
Scoring average then.
that's us. Thank you.